I had a little beef with Stevie for a while.
What was it?
So like two things happened, right? I was at San Francisco airport in line waiting to board a flight. I'm at the back of the line. You know how the line kind of goes into the aisle area. Stevie Wonder and his crew are rushing to get to a flight. I get trucked by Stevie Wonder. Like literally hit and knocked down by Stevie Wonder. Stevie's not a small person.
Yeah, he couldn't see you though.
Look, you know what? We're going to talk about that. I don't think Stevie's completely blind.
Oh, you're one of these guys?
I'm one of these guys. I've seen him do non-blind shit.
Lesser known characters. Lesser known characters.
Welcome back to another episode of Lesser Known Characters, where we get to sit down with our favorite people and get to know them through their musical interests. And today we have a special guest, Mr. Chris Riggins. Everybody give it up.
Yeah.
Everybody start clapping. Why am I laughing? Probably because we were talking shit off air. Off air? What the fuck is this, radio?
Sort of. You can say off air.
Yeah, off air?
Yeah,
that was just cracking me up, Zio. We were talking about the Tea Party and how I said I wish we lost the war because I wanted the British accent, and then y'all notified me that it wouldn't have worked out.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have
Either
mattered. Yeah.
me and you would have still been in the same position we were in before, but like I said, it would be tea instead of sweet tea.
Oh,
Might
man.
have been a
Brit-
win
the
for the
Brit-
culture with diabetes and stuff.
Yeah,
though.
right. The British probably hate sweet tea.
It'd have been bangers and mash.
the bangers and mash.
Get the slaves some bangers and mash.
Right. We just had to eat that unsalted food.
And imagine black people now, that would be our soul food.
Bangers and mash.
Like blackened up English food.
Yeah.
So like shepherd's pie would be lit right now. We
Lit.
have the littest
Ooh,
shepherd's pie.
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Shepherd's pie.
We'll have some shepherd
You
pie.
want some of that shepherd's pie? Get over here and get
want
some of
some
that
shepherd pie.
That shepherd pie.
Go in
Shepherd.
and shuck some peas for the shepherd pie.
Today we got some bangers and mash.
Gangbangers and mash.
Gangbangers. Oh, Joel. So, anyways, so to give you lowdown on the show, I always like. I don't know. I like giving people the lowdown.
You have to.
when
No,
we're-
it's important because if they don't know, they might spoil it.
Yeah. So we don't know your list. Okay. So when you send it to me, I send it straight to him. I don't even look at it.
Okay.
Right. Send it straight to Mike. Mike has all your songs queued up. So what we'll do is I'll ask the question, you'll answer it, and then we kind of riff and geek out with whatever your answer is.
All right.
For all of these questions.
I'm stoked.
And I'm excited because
Yeah.
you got such a not universal style,
Eclectic.
eclectic. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, like this is purely based on the way you dress. It's such a colorful amalgamation of so many different styles.
I listen to so much stuff. Like
That
I grew up in I'm not like you, but I grew up in the Bay Area. And I was gonna say my friend base is not exclusively black.
Yes.
You know, growing up in Berkeley, I developed friends from all. So, you know, like I literally had a goth friend, a punk friend, and, you know, I would go to stuff with them, but my thing was hip hop. But at the same time, it was so dope to branch out and see other shit, because then when you go back and do hip hop, you're like, yo, let's try this riff from this Dead Kennedys joint right quick. And you hear the bass line. And you be like, because punk and hip hop is like cousins.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure. Yeah.
We've said that before.
It's the same mentality of fuck this. Let's fight.
Yeah, you're literally
Big
saying
power.
fuck this.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I know,
Fuck
because I'm like, man, like when you look at Chris, you're like, he could be Tribe Called Quest or fucking Korn.
yeah,
You know what
or
I mean?
Turnstile or whatever.
Turnstile, or
Yeah,
like, you know,
anything.
just like so many different areas.
I grew up in the '90s too, when Korn, Limp Bizkit,
well, you're
Anthrax,
35, right?
I'm 40. I'll be 46 in September. I'm 45.
Oh
now.
yeah. You
So
look
like, I remember when Anthrax
with black
and
people?
we don't age, baby. I remember when
How old
Anthrax
do you
and
think I
Public
am?
Enemy. Oh, 31.
Hell yeah.
87.
Because I look just like you when I was 31.
I'm 37. You said 87?
Yeah.
I tell people that I'm older than what I am sometimes, just to see what they're
yeah.
Try that shit, bro.
Oh, because with black people, they're, oh, okay, hell yeah, you look great.
Yeah, because even still, we can get in the range. Like, but white people be off with me. Like, they be like 29, and like 27. And the messed up part is sometimes they talk to me like I'm a child. Like, talk to me like they're older than me. And then I'd be like, I'm 45. And they're like, oh, my bad, OG. I'm like, nah.
My bad, OG.
OG. Oh, my God.
Damn, imagine being OG at 45.
I'm Unk stage now. I'm at
my
age.
God.
Damn.
I'm at Unk age. Like, this little nigga hit me with Unk a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
I wanted to fight so bad.
Hey, remember when you cut off Chris? He was about to talk about when Public Enemy and Anthrax came out.
No, it's fine. It's his show.
I want to hear it. No, I want to hear it.
Like I said, in the 90s, there was a lot of mashup between.
It's also my show. He just said it's his show. It's our show.
It's their show. It's a group effort, guys. And it's also, you got somebody behind the scenes.
It's also Mike's show.
You can't do everything alone. I mean, there's a few things in this world you can do alone.
Masturbate.
But that's more fun with somebody too. So
that's true.
It's more efficient too.
Yeah.
Because you get there, you're like, all right, let's go.
But so you remember the Public Enemy Anthrax thing happening?
Yes, I remember when Public Enemy went on tour with Anthrax and they did a thing, and then Run DMC and Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And the dopest thing Rick Rubin ever did, and I think to this day it's a credit to him. He didn't let Run DMC write lyrics to that song. He said, "You're just gonna rap the damn song that was already done." And doing that introduced me to that. You know,
Smart.
I thought Aerosmith was a brand new band. I was like, who are these new upstarts that
I hope
Run
they make
DMC
it one day.
I hope they. And then I go talk to my brother. He's like, you idiot. Aerosmith's been around before you were born. And I'm like, are you serious? And you hear Steven Tyler, when his voice was new and young, you're like, is that the same dude?
It's so different.
Powerful.
Crazy.
Just doing arenas.
Yeah, so growing up in the 90s, we were going through the 70s was coming back in the
and
style.
in Berkeley, what a fucking...
So we had D-Light. We had, I performed in acid jazz bands. I was a rapper in a bunch of jazz bands. We had, like I was in Mingus Among Us, and there was the Brown Fellinis. It was so Alphabet Soup. It was so much.
I've heard Mingus Among Us.
Yeah, it was like so much fusion music that we ended up listening to everything. So you hop in somebody's car, you're gonna hear Korn, you're gonna hear Limp Bizkit, then it's gonna go to Too Short, then it's gonna go to Arrested Development, then you're gonna hear
Nirvana. Great area to be in.
That's what I grew up in, so I listened to it all.
Yeah, Berkeley's such a fucking artist colony.
It's a college town.
Place.
It's like most college towns. Like anybody that grew up in a college town, you already know it's gonna have some crazy, eclectic, artistic kind of creative.
There's something special about Berkeley specifically, though, and San Francisco and Oakland. Like, there's a difference of like open-mindedness to these like weird portals of even with comedy, with everything. It's such a fucking wild.
Because you're adjacent to San Francisco, which of course is known for the free love hippie movement. Then you have Oakland right next to you, which is Black Panthers, power, liberation, revolution. So with a combination of all that, and you put a college in there, and then you have like this dichotomy of poor and rich people. That was the one thing I did love about the Bay Area back in the day, was the rich and the poor were not as divided as it is now. There wasn't as big of a divide, but now it's kind of completely different there. But when I grew up, you would see the real rich tech, whoever making all the money, out hanging out at the elbow room with this janitor who cleans toilets.
New York looking like that too. Everyone's on the subway. Doesn't matter if you're going to Wall Street or whatever.
Everybody's on it. And the Bay Area was a lot like that too.
And I just realized that. That's why I appreciate LA so, living in LA, because I'm from Arizona.
Right.
So Arizona's just fucking one note. And if anyone tries to tell you fucking different, I remember one time I did this joke, right? About the white kids I grew up with or whatever, and just talking about like, how Arizona is predominantly white. Yeah. Right. And this kid messaged me, and he was like, yo, I'm from Arizona. Where'd you grow up? I said I grew up in Mesa, right? And he goes, that's why you grew up around white people. He goes, there's more. He goes, there's a lot of black people out here where I'm at. And he told me where he lived or whatever, which like the city didn't matter, but I'm just like, the kid was white.
Hilarious.
I was like, of course you think that's a lot of black people.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
No.
I'm like, go somewhere else.
Go to New Orleans.
Go to New Orleans. Go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Go to fucking Baltimore. Go to places where there's just so fucking many
black people.
You know what I mean? Like this kid was like trying to argue with me about how many
the
black
black guy who notices when there's no other black people
exactly.
around. Yeah,
I didn't even reply back when he said it because I was just like,
I have 5 black friends, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna try to convince this white kid because I'm like, of course, yeah. To him, he's not wrong. You know, technically, he's not wrong. To him, that's a lot of black people wherever, where he's at. I'm like, well, but it's interesting. So with you saying like we didn't have that in Arizona where it was like we have like a San Francisco or like the Oakland. We didn't have anything. So everything was just so divided and spread out, and to where literally it is kind of one note. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Like, but it's also a good thing to know that note. Because then when you go out to other places, you have that note and you realize, I don't want to play that note. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like you said, living in LA was probably like a culture shock for you when you first came here. You was like, yo, I don't stand out here.
Well, also growing up, like I think because of all the skate videos I was watching as a kid, it let me like see the world even though I wasn't traveling.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I'm watching all these skate videos and watching them skate in all these areas, and I'm learning where these areas are at, and I'm like, damn, that's so cool, blah blah blah. And then so I think it let me like kind of, that was my only way of like really seeing the world, like seeing outside of Arizona. Right. Then once I got to travel, I was just like, yo, this is fucking crazy. Like I make a joke about it, like when I went to Philly and I saw like hood white dudes, and I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That's when you go to Boston.
You know, like this is hood white dudes, like that tight fades. They go to black barbershops, 1000%. But that was like a unique thing to me, because you just never see it.
No, it's crazy because like being in the Bay Area, people always trip up because our Filipinos do say nigga. And they know to only do that in the Bay Area, but they do because, like I'd say, in the Bay Area, it's like it wasn't necessarily racially segregated; it was financially segregated. Yeah. So they grew up with us, and they just listened to our music and listened to our culture, and it just became kind of like natural for them to say it to the point where it's like kind of weird if they don't say it. But when you see other like I tell my homies, my Filipino homies in the Bay Area, like LA Filipinos ain't the same. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Filipinos. Y'all Filipinos.
Shout out to Kevin Kamiya.
They are Filipinos down here. They are Filipinos. Yeah. They are living their Filipino life. Y'all are Americans. So it's a completely contrast. So the music is different and the influence is different. So I just love the influence that, everybody brings from wherever they're from. Because, even though it's like one note there, you have that influence of, that's how you're into the music and make the music you make now. You're fucking phenomenal at it. So
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like because you came from that, you're able to do this at such a high level. Now you're here, and it's kind of like people are like, it's a weird thing because I know you stand out again, right?
Bro, I stand, like I've always said this. I stand out everywhere I fucking go.
You're a fucking cheerleader.
In cheerleading, I stood out because I didn't give anyone the vibe that I was a fucking cheerleader because I was walking in punk rock clothes.
Right.
Then I would go to shows as a kid. A lot of times I was the only black kid there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like in any world I went to, like I always felt like I was, the odd man out. But it wasn't like a sad thing to me. It was just like, no, it's just what it is. It's cool,
And you were able to build that strength to go and do that. And that's kind of helped you here as well because believe it or not, it's probably a little bit more racist here when it comes to white people because they do have so much more experience with black people. Whereas in Arizona, they're probably just like, well, that's Shapel. That's Shapel.
That's Shapel. That's what he does.
But if I pull up with you, they're like, who's that other nigga?
I'm thinking that right now.
Anyways, let's get to the question.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So first question, and if you don't remember your answers, Mike will have them for you.
Yeah.
But first question, first album you ever bought?
I remember this question because I was talking to my friends about it. It was The Boys, Message from The Boys. That was like when the boy band, like like, okay, so I was like, I want to say I was 8 or something when this shit came out.
Oh my God, I don't even know this group.
Wow.
And this is one of the only albums I could buy and listen to the car with my mom.
Are you kidding me?
So, but this is the kind of kid my mom wanted me to be.
Are you serious?
Men's Warehouse fucking commercial.
You know, Prep
I want to say tall homie acted in some stuff.
He might have in his older life, but they did this. I think they did 2 albums.
They did 2 albums.
I think they have a second album, but they were the prototype for B2K.
B2K, yeah.
All the little boy bands that came out.
Because it's 90s.
Yeah, this is 89 actually.
89?
Late 80s. It was like 89 because New Edition had success, but they got older.
They got Now they're mature. Yeah.
They needed a new
young black group.
Because remember, New Edition came out in 81. I want to say, and so by this time they were trying to fuck, and people were like, "Look, we need a wholesome. We need love. We need kids. We need kids." So they're from LA, I believe.
Is that a Cadillac logo on his jacket right there?
Yeah, it is. That's dope. The Cadillac logo.
Actually, I need to find that jacket.
That's awesome.
So this is the first album you bought?
First with my money. First album I bought
with your money.
Wow.
Now this was something you intentionally wanted to buy, or was because your mom was like?
I wanted to buy it because I liked that song. Because also, that was a time where you found out music through like music videos, and through radio. So it was like I liked that song. So but you had to buy the whole album.
Was Down My Heart the big song for them?
Down My Heart was a song. It had the video and everything.
Bro, I can't believe you know what? I feel like I'm pretty damn knowledgeable. Yeah. Like especially in like this world of music. But man, I do not know this one.
Yeah, I'm Googling it right now.
That is fucking crazy. What are you Googling?
They were on Motown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, L.A. Reid and Babyface produced 3 songs on their debut album.
And I think their father
Daryl
was
Simmons.
I think their father was like a devout Muslim.
Oh, okay. I can see that. They give off a little bit of that energy. Especially because the homie's name is Bilal.
And then also, this is like right before Another Bad Creation. This is probably the inspiration for Another Bad Creation.
See, I know Another Bad Creation, but wow, this is crazy. Wow. I can't believe I do not know this.
Badass little kids breaking to a theater.
Yeah.
So this
and they can sing. Oh.
Yeah. Wait, are they all brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, look at them.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, you mean that kind of brother? They were related. Oh, because obviously they're all brothers.
He was the lead singer. And
yeah, this is so cool too. When you're a kid, you're like, I want to be like that. I want this.
Oh yeah, Babyface definitely produced this.
This was when I was in boys choirs. Like my mom had me in the Piedmont Boys Choir and the San Francisco Boys Choir. So singing I thought I was gonna be one of these little niggas.
You can hear the Babyface in this. You can hear it, especially when they hit that chorus. Like you can hear it in it.
I had that haircut.
Hell yeah,
man.
Bring it back.
But I wanted mine to be juicy like his. I wanted the little Jerry spritz. My mom was like, anybody can know Jerry.
And Joel, you were a big fan of Menudo, correct?
Menudo does Menudo still go on?
I think they are.
Because I think they just kept every time a boy got too old, they was like, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that
and
what
they would
did?
just replace them, and they would pretend like this was the same dude.
No fucking way. I never knew that. They
used to literally do that. Like that's how you would never know who was in the group because they would just find another Mexican to look like that dude and replace
them. They
were
Puerto Rican.
Were they Puerto Ricans?
I think so. They're not Mexican. They're not.
I thought Menudo sounds like
Menudo. But Menudo is the food.
Yeah.
Cow intestines.
I think a white person definitely came up with the name.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to call you guys Menudo.
Because maybe they was like all kinds of Latinos. They're like, okay, you're Mexican, you're Cuban.
I know, right?
You're Puerto Rican.
Okay, Menudo is a Puerto Rican boy band formed by producer Edgardo Diaz, referred to as the most iconic Latino pop music band. Menudo has been.
But answer me this: do a lot of Mexicanos listen to it?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah,
no.
I didn't really fuck with it. I didn't know until after like
Mexican homies. My bad,
when Ricky
cousins.
Martin like
because
you're
speaking for the Mexican culture right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Ricky Martin was in it. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he's Puerto
forgot
Rican.
who was in it.
Yeah,
that's right. Ricky Martin.
When they were like when he got big, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he was in Menudo," but we didn't know who the fuck. I didn't know who the fuck.
Yeah,
Menudo
because
was.
like I said, they switched him out. They just
They
was like, "Do you want to eat this week, motherfucker?
Right?
You're the new Menudo, man." Hey, papi.
Papi.
You don't know. I'm going to do my New York Puerto Rican. Hey, yo, papi. You the new Menudo. Hey.
You don't have to say new menudo, just menu.
Menudo.
Menudo.
And
I'm bringing back menudo. All
Wait,
white
so
kids.
did you want to be in a boy group?
Name.
I did. I had the little homies. We used to try to sing on the block, but we was trash.
Yeah.
But then also rap kind of started taking over at that moment. So it was like motherfuckers wasn't singing. Like we wasn't trying to croon. We was trying to bust mad flows.
Yeah.
Son. We was trying to.
Dude, my brother, God rest his soul, but him and his friends, they loved fucking. What was Marquise Houston's group? Immature, yeah. Bro, they used to do in a talent show. They used to cover Immature and like make up a whole dance to it.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, my brother might be in a fucking boy group.
Damn,
it was crazy.
I remember one time we did a dance thing. We did a dance routine. Me and two girls from my class did a dance thing, and the teacher changed because we was gonna do the butt.
Oh,
that was when the butt was out, and we was gonna do the butt. She was like, "You can't do that dance," and we cried because we was like, "It's part of our routine."
Yeah, you don't get it.
You gotta do the
butt. You don't
butt.
understand, teacher.
You don't get it. You're doing the butt. You do it all night long.
Was it like
doing the butt?
Was it dance crews was like a pretty big thing in the Bay Area in the 80s, 90s?
Yeah, dance crews was big everywhere, but it was literally it was I was in several.
But y'all had a
crews.
strong.
Yeah. We had like I said, we have a lot of Filipinos. So.
Well, I just know Kevin Cameo was in a dance.
Yes.
Was in a dance
Filipinos.
group back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I brought him up.
My friend, his sister's the lead of a dance group, and slowly they edged us out, and I'm okay with it because they the black Asians, so I'm okay with the Filipinos.
Yeah, they are the black Asians.
They're also the Mexican.
They're
Asians.
also the Mexican. Yes,
they kind of fill a void that they can check a couple of boxes.
Yeah.
It works,
Okay. So interesting enough, next question to follow up is the anthem of your youth.
I got 5 on it by the Luniz. But here's the thing. Hold up.
Oh, this I
didn't put this in the Bay Area. The anthem I got 5 on by the Luniz is the remix. The remix is the one we use. Like there's the album version, but then there's the version with all the Bay Area cats. It was like 40s on it.
I saw.
Really?
Drew Down, Richie Rich. Yes. And I was doing street team work for Drew Down and them at this time.
Damn, this is so fucking Bay.
We got the Luniz.
Shock
Damn, dude.
Wow.
These are all my big homies, though.
That's fucking
Say
crazy.
You got 5 on the tender, you can bend it over the table.
Oh, I love this dude. He's in that movie, Original Gangsters.
Yes.
Bruh, what's his name again?
Drew Down. DD.
I fucking love that dude. Especially because I love his character.
Oh yeah.
In Original
He was just being
Gangsters.
himself. All of them were in that.
Yes.
The Luniz was in it.
Oh yeah.
Because the soundtrack was done by New Tribe, Jive Records, and all those cats were signed to that.
That was based out of Oakland, wasn't it?
No, it's Gary, Indiana.
That was based out of Gary?
That was
Original
Gary,
Gangsters
Indiana.
movie?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was Gary, Indiana. But they were all on the label that did the soundtrack. So the kind of deal was, you got to put our rappers in the movie.
Yeah. So the movie Original Gangsters is kind of a funny movie. You ever watch?
This is the best part.
I've never seen it, no.
Oh, go ahead.
Certain writers spoke more Caesars. Believe that. Token. Where you from? Oakland. Smoking. Now, right there, when that comes on in the party,
bet, dude.
Oh, it's a rap. It's a
everybody
rap.
just screams where they from. Like Berkeley, Frisco. We throwing up our little hoods. We throwing it up. It's the anthem. It's just basically like. And then Mike Marshall, the OG, that's my big bro. He was in a group called Matronics back in the day. Mike Marshall was a singer in that
That's so
group.
crazy. Oh, they got Warren G up in this bitch?
Hell yeah.
Look how young them, and that's Channel Live.
Bruh, Drew Down. Damn.
Why you treat me so bad? Phone makes it happen.
So he's so young here, but he looks the exact same.
Yes, E40 has always looked 40.
Right?
I think that's how he got the name. Like you look 40.
You look 40.
They call me E40.
Yeah.
Earl 40.
Earl 40.
You smell me?
Yeah, he
Yuck Mouth is probably one of the most underrated rappers.
Yuck Mouth. Oh my god.
Like, I'll be real.
Yeah.
Yuck Mouth is probably one of the most underrated, not even like underrated rappers in the world.
My brother had a Yuck Mouth poster in our room.
I haven't heard that name in 15, 20
Dude,
years.
I was just thinking that.
This was the version we rocked with.
That's the one y'all rock
That's
with.
awesome.
This is the
Fuck
anthem
yeah.
that we rock with.
What a great anthem.
You can go play the original off the album in the Bay Area. Nobody knows the words. Nobody, but we all know the words of this one. We don't know the words to the original.
That's hard.
And there's like 4 versions of the original. There's
Yeah.
reprise,
God, I used to
radio edit, all that.
Shock G was so cool, man.
Now here's the thing you didn't know: the Luniz is actually a part of Digital Underground.
No way.
They were dancers for Digital Underground.
Wow.
They're crew. They're part of the crew. They were originally part of Digital Underground back in the day.
No fucking way.
Yes.
So was Tupac a member of the Luniz ever?
It's kind of like the Wu-Tang thing. Like Digital Underground is a big thing. Luniz was in it. Pac was in it, but Pac was just strictly a dancer. Like Pac didn't start. Pac actually,
but they gave him that verse on same song.
Yes. That's that in it, but Pac was trying to be like he was trying to be right, but he was acting in.
Yeah.
And so he kind of blew up in movies, and then that's when it was like, oh, we got this icon, Tupac, that we could do, and then that's when he did I Get Around and all this stuff. Yeah. Luniz, Pac, all them come from the Digital Underground tree.
Fuck, I did not know that.
Yeah. I think it might have been
that's a good fact right there.
A VH1 behind the music on Tupac, but they were I remember them some interview of Shock G when I was a kid. I remember it. And I remember being like, this guy's so like he's so laid back and like
aura.
There was some sort of like aura that he just
carried.
He
just seems so chill.
Yeah, man, when you talk about
R.I.P.,
talent, you talk about one of the most talented musicians of our time. It was Shock G.
Man.
Like he was doing Humpty Hump in Shock G. It is to hear how the story.
Dude,
how
the fact that he was
that.
able to do that, like,
well, his brother looks exactly like him, so his brother would go on tour with them as Humpty Hump, so he could perform with.
Oh, that's
Hump.
awesome.
So you would think it was 2 people. For the longest, people thought it was 2 people.
Yeah,
because he had a brother, or they'd hire somebody to be Humpty Hump.
Man.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Dude, I'm loving these facts.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, he's dropping knowledge on us right now. This is why we do this pod.
Yeah,
for shit like this.
I love music. Everybody loves music.
It's been a while since we've gone. I did not know that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like the fucking Digital Underground, and I fucks with Digital Underground.
Oh yeah, DU, that's fam.
Right?
Do
What You Like. That's one of my favorites.
Oh my god.
Do What You Like.
I used to order that video on Video Box.
Oh yeah.
God, we bring that up
5 times in a row. Like you would get 3 picks or 5. You could get 3 or 5 picks.
Yes.
And I would do the 5. My mom hated.
How much was it?
You were calling in,
cost,
right?
You had to call in with a credit card, and my mom. Woo.
What did it cost? Do you remember?
I can't remember what they were. It wasn't even the videos were like 99 cents to get, but it was the fees.
I wonder if the artists were getting cuts of that.
I don't think they were.
I highly doubt it.
Because it was a different record label setup. It was a different record contract setup. So basically, that's why a lot of artists now are really are making so much more money, is because the label is not necessarily needed. You don't need the label to go to the internet and put your video up. You don't need the label necessarily to make the video. Because back in the day, that was your advance. Your advance covered your tour, your videos, and you had to make that back before you made any kind of money. Right?
Yeah, people forget you had to pay that advance back.
I think in my recollection, it might be just rumor, but I feel like the video jukebox and all that was created by the labels to generate more revenue for themselves. And it's like, if I signed you a contract and I give you $100,000 in advance, and then I'm only supposed to give you such off your record sales, whatever you do on that video platform, that's all me, baby.
Yeah, damn.
This
is shit Prince was talking about.
Yeah.
That's why he stopped going by Prince and wrote Slave.
Yeah.
He was like, y'all not about to play with my music.
Exactly.
Not about to play
and then
with me.
They eventually let him out of that contract.
Had to.
Yeah, they
He's
had
one of the biggest stars on the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they lost revenue. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite song to play in the car?
I actually forgot what I said. Oh yes, Lenny Kravitz. Are You Gonna Go My Way?
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
Joe, these drums.
Yeah.
This is I love songs with drums.
It's a good one. Okay.
And Sister Girl.
Yeah.
This is the best air drum song in the world, because anybody can do it. Everybody's a drummer.
So
you ain't even got another drum.
First of all, what a career.
Right.
Yeah.
With Lenny.
Lenny's a god.
Like, you know what's so funny? At first, I almost didn't like Lenny Kravitz because you know, when I was younger, and like I was like, you know, showing that I listen to rock, people were like, "Oh, you would probably like Lenny Kravitz
because
he's black."
Yeah,
right. And I was just like, "Let me fucking live."
That's
you know what I mean. So I almost didn't like him, but I could not get Fly Away out of my fucking head.
Here's the thing.
Dude.
The people forget there's one thing that a black rock and roll artist will always bring to rock and roll, and that is soul. This soul of like the way his voice sounds very bluesy, you know.
It's the original rock and roll.
This is the original rock. You know what? I guess now it's dad rock because all those people probably have kids in college and shit by now. But you know, this was like one of those songs where it's like I did like it because it was a black dude doing it, and I liked the fact that he did this video, and then these white people were just like, man, we can't deny who started this. We can't deny.
Yeah, I was trying to do a joke about it, but how the power of white people, they're so powerful that they took what was a black art form, and now if we like it, we're being white.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're like,
think
what?
about that.
Funny?
And that Elvis Presley is the king of rock and roll when you had like Chuck Berry, all that shit before. It's just like, crazy to me.
I thought every black chick in this video was cute as hell. I'm like, I want every black girlfriend in this video. Mm-hmm. These are the black girls I like.
That's
I mean, I love all black women. Don't get me Look. I love all black women. All of them. But the cute, quirky ones that was in this video was just... Oh, chef's kiss, girl. You know
what's funny about you doing that? I love all black women. It's because you know the repercussions. When if you don't break it down.
I know how editing works. Look, I love all black women. I made 2 of my own. That's how much I love black women. I made black women.
I didn't know that Ice Spice was his drummer.
Oh wow!
I love Ice Spice. I don't know why.
But I was a little weird about Lenny Kravitz just because it was like, it's a black guy, you know, like when that shit happens, it's like, oh, you're black, you should like this.
You have to like the black
guy. You have to like the black guy. But when I Fly Away, he's good, he's just so good.
He's undeniable,
and I could not get it out of my head. I remember we went to Skateland for like our end of the year 6th grade or whatever, and they were playing that song. That song was heavily fucking played on the radio.
That riff rules too.
So all commercials,
all commercials,
and they licensed his version of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I think isn't it a redo? Isn't it like an older song?
American Woman's a redo.
Oh, American Woman. Okay,
American Woman's a redo.
So Fly Away's original too.
Yeah.
See, but it has that sound of like that.
Actually, can we double check that before the comments fucking go?
Yeah, please do.
Actually, you didn't know that.
I thought it was a remake, but it might not be, and I hope it isn't. I thought I heard maybe another version.
A song by American singer Lenny Kravitz.
Awesome.
Okay, just so we don't get fucking...
Shout out Lenny for writing an American classic.
Yeah.
God.
That's that, you know, that...
He won a Grammy for this?
And see, and that's my racism, my internal racism, that I didn't think that he could write that American classic. I'd said, this had to have been a white band from the 70s that made this song. They wouldn't put it in commercials if some nigga wrote it. But I'm wrong, Lenny. I'm sorry. And I love all black women.
I do too.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, don't forget the Rolling Stones got their name from a Muddy Waters song.
Right.
Ask me how many black women I've been with.
How many black women you been with?
Enough.
Well, you love them so much you can't pick. You can't pick one. I can't pick.
So many.
Yeah.
I can't just pick my favorite.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not fair.
But Tiana Taylor's at the top of the list.
Tiana Taylor.
Have you seen Tiana Taylor? Oh, you got to see.
Oh, Shumpert's ex-wife.
Yes.
Yes.
First time I saw her was in that Kanye video. Oh,
damn.
That Fade video.
Who's ex-wife?
Iman Shumpert.
Shumpert is a basketball player. Yeah.
My daughter, I just did a party with her a couple weeks ago, and she's sweet as pie.
Really?
Just like cheekbones that could
She say anything about me?
Yeah, she was like, you know, that Shapel dude, he keep hitting me on the inbox. Tell him I'm gonna get back to him. Yeah, she's a fine black
Yeah, she got that video where she got the booty cheeks out.
and the abs.
And she's like in a like OG, like an 80s style workout.
The Kanye fade video.
Yeah.
That was.
Is that a person or a cheese grater? What is?
Oh, her abs fucking.
Yo, you got abs like that.
Look. Look right here. Look right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
No comment.
Kanye video.
Damn.
That's why I forgive Kanye.
That's why.
That's why.
I don't agree with Kanye, but I forgive him because he gave me this. You know,
Look.
you have to look at your blessings.
Look at your blessings.
Like, Lord, I know there's been some trials and some tribulations, but
Yeah.
you gave me Tiana Taylor
Yeah.
and a thong with a ass. Look at the raise of the booty to the back. Look, I don't even objectify women, but look at that. Look how much room she got between the floor
We're just admiring.
and the arch of her back. That's good
Look at
core.
that.
That's core.
Core.
I want that kind of core.
Anyways, next question.
Okay, next question. Woo.
Woo.
I feel mad that I was 5 feet from her. My daughter wanted to take a picture, so I, did the dad thing. Hey, Tiana, I met you a couple years ago, but my daughter would like to take a picture. I should have been like, hey, so after this, what you doing?
But you didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
That's okay.
Side note, did you ever see that video where Lenny Kravitz was on stage playing and his leather pants ripped and his fucking popped out? Bruh.
Yeah, that's happened to me several times during comedic sets. Like,
somebody just shared a photo on Instagram of him now at however old.
60?
He's fucking jacked. He looks fucking great.
So my friend Matthew Pitone, who is Dave Chappelle's photographer, he's actually more than Dave Chappelle. He's an amazing rock photographer. He's actually Lenny's personal photographer.
Wow.
So I see recent pictures of Lenny all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually know Lenny's cousin. We're cool. So I see pictures of it. I'm like, I'm at the point now I don't like Lenny. I'm like, look, bro, you can't be out here 50s.
Leave some for the rest of
being
us.
sexy like this.
Know, right?
Some of us like black women, Lenny. Some of us want some.
In fairness, she created a very nice one for us too, though, right?
I mean,
Zoe Kravitz. She say anything about me?
No, I didn't meet her. I don't know. I feel weird talking about Lenny about his grown daughter because I have a grown daughter. And it's weird.
That's fair.
That
That's
dad
fair.
thing.
That's
No,
a
that's
dad
good.
thing.
No,
So
I
you
get
know
it.
what? But I'll do it.
Respect.
His ex-wife, Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet.
If you tired of the big Samoan dude that's Aquaman, come holler at a little funny nigga. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bill's guilty.
Oh, wow. All right. Best live music you've seen.
Stevie Wonder, hands down.
Damn.
Oh, we've had that brought up. Somebody else said that was their
it was
favorite.
Turner.
Yeah,
When you
Turner.
see somebody that's been performing literally live for starting when he was 13, so we're talking it's almost 70 years of performing.
Oh man,
Mike, did he ever go on the Midnight Special? No. Damn.
It's literally Stevie Wonder. When you watch a full Stevie Wonder show, you're gonna go through so many emotions.
Oh yeah.
Like you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be joyous, you're gonna be in love, and then you're gonna cry.
That's the thing in music. Anybody can fucking make music, right? Well, not anybody, but a lot of people can make music. But when your music can make people feel something deeply through their body.
Yeah, like the song As. Like you pull the song As up. Like when he does that song, it's like a build up. It's this big, and it's just like it's one of those songs where people are crying of joy. Like
you're just so fucking.
This music is so beautiful.
God damn. I mean, phenomenal.
Bro, you hear he just started it, and the crowd's screaming. Oh, why?
God damn.
Ooh.
Now I had a little beef with Stevie for a while.
What was it?
So two things happened, right? I was at the San Francisco airport in line waiting to board a flight. I'm at the back of the line. You know how the line kind of goes into the aisle area. Stevie Wonder and his crew are rushing to get to a flight. I get trucked by Stevie Wonder. Literally hit and knocked down by Stevie Wonder. Stevie's not a small person.
Yeah, he couldn't see you though.
Look, you know what? We're going to talk about that. I don't think Stevie's completely blind.
Oh, you're one of these guys?
I'm one of these guys. I've seen him do non-blind shit.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So the second part of this beef happens a few years later. I am doing PA work at the NAACP Night of Stars United Negro College Fund fundraiser award show. It's a star-studded event, It's all these people, and I'm a PA. So one of my jobs is I am escorting James Ingram from his green room to the stage and all this stuff. Yeah. James is very good friends with Stevie. They end up saying, we're going to share this room. We're going to share our green room. So they're chilling. James Ingram comes to me and says, nephew, I need you to run to the store and get me and Uncle Stevie a little taste. Get some Jack Daniels. So I go get Jack Daniels for him and Stevie Wonder. Him and Stevie Wonder proceed to drink this whole bottle within 5 minutes of it getting in there. Stevie can drink. I didn't know blind people could drink like that. That nigga could drink, but this is why I don't think he's blind. Later on, we're walking down lots of stairs to go to the stage.
I like how he said lots of stairs.
Yeah.
I'm holding the rail. James Ingram's holding the rail. Stevie Wonder's not holding the rail. He's not even holding the dude that's walking in front of him.
Yeah.
That is supposed to be guiding him. He's walking downstairs by himself. We get down to the stage. Stevie's standing. He's by the keyboard. Someone bumps a mic and it starts to fall. Who catches it, Shapel? Joe, who caught it? Who caught it, Mike? Who you think caught this? That mic stand.
You know that Jack Daniels probably lets him see, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that nigga reached out and grabbed that mic stand.
He needed that juice.
Yeah, he just needed a little.
So is it true that NAACP stands for not always able to see people?
Yeah, it could be. It could have been. It was. We were honoring Lionel Richie that night. It was, a tribute to Lionel Richie that night.
That's honorable.
But yeah, that was the night that I realized Stevie could probably see.
You ever see that video where this is why I don't think you can see, because you ever see that video where
the Wild Wild West where they left him on stage?
No.
Oh. You seen that one?
No.
Oh, dude.
They left Stevie on stage.
Do you know that one, Mike?
Yeah.
You do?
Dude.
Yeah. Damn it.
No way.
Yeah.
It was at the VMAs or something. It was that one, yeah. It's the top one. The song ends, everybody leaves, and Stevie's
No. Yo. I think, but
no,
see,
they didn't.
Yeah,
but you know what? But you know what it is? He has to keep the appearance up.
Yeah.
Watch, wait. They might have cut it from here, but
That's Stevie smile.
Oh, come on. Please show it. What's up, Jada?
You know it's a good performance.
Damn it, they're not going to show it.
You know it's a good performance when you leave that hand up that long. You're
Yeah.
What were you gonna say though?
It was when he was playing the piano somewhere and there's like a bunch of people circled around him and the dude went to shake his hand and then was like, oh.
I mean, like I said, you got to keep up appearances.
Also, he went to hand Mariah Carey a microphone.
I saw that one.
You saw that one?
That was her fault.
Here we go. Remember the time Stevie Wonder performed with Will Smith on MTV and they left him on the stage?
But wait, was it one of those things where he was part of the set where they just wheeled him out with the piano? That'd have been more efficient than sending somebody out there to get him. So they probably said,
No,
Stevie,
yeah, I think the piano like moved out.
Yeah, so they just probably like sit here.
Hopefully. Come on.
Now you gotta look up left.
Yeah.
Like Stevie Wonder left on stage.
Yeah, you gotta.
I bet that'll pop up.
Let's see. Same video. Wait, that
Same
might be
video. Fuck.
That's
There's that Mariah Carey one.
video.
Oh, there's a Stevie Wonder Can See compilation.
Oh, people are jackasses.
I'm telling you, man.
This is made by Chris.
I don't know. You'll find it.
It was
Anyway,
made by me.
it's all good.
I
It's a
submitted
compilation.
all the videos
A
for the
compilation
Stevie
he
Wonder
made.
Can See.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe so we can prove that Stevie can see.
Cool Mo D.
Oh, I forgot Cisco was in this song, too.
Ain't going straight. No.
Damn
Nah.
it.
All right. Well,
whatever.
it's up there.
Stevie's people wiped
We
that
tried.
from the internet.
If anyone in the fucking that's listening to this episode can find it.
That was
fucking-
wiped from the internet. But yeah, Stevie Wonder live is probably like the best thing you could do with your life. Stevie Wonder.
How could you
in
be
private.
mad there?
You couldn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Really. And
even if you get in an argument with your lady
and
significant other.
And literally, that's why I have to thank my friend Dave Shapel, because if it wasn't for Dave Shapel, I would have never seen Stevie Wonder as many times as I've seen him.
Yeah.
Like, he did the Dayton Strong event after the murders in Dayton, Ohio. He did this big street event, like 60,000, 70,000 people out in the street of Dayton. And he brought that's how when I met Tiana Taylor's Thundercat.
Yeah.
I was on tour with Kweli at that moment, so he performed. And then at the end, it was a special guest. Nobody would say who it was. And then the bus pulled up and lights went dark and they kicked everybody who wasn't part of Stevie's entourage with our backstage passes out the backstage.
Yeah.
Like, you guys. And then Stevie went up and did a 2-hour set.
Think about that. Like that's how beautiful his work is. The fact that like something tragic happened and it was like, hey, we need some fucking light.
Oh my God.
Who can we get? Stevie Wonder.
And the fact that he'll do it.
Yeah, he did it. And the great thing was, I got to watch that show with like Talib Kweli and all these other artists who I admired watching. And there was a moment where you look back. I think I have a picture of it, and everybody's like this.
Yeah.
And then there's another moment where he's, I forget what song he's doing, but it's one of those real emotional, really like, those songs where just lot of crescendo. It's really a build up, and everybody's crying. The whole crowd has got tears in their eyes, and it's just like people. It's like that. I never understood how people cried when they saw Michael Jackson. How people, you saw that,
Oof, yeah.
Fuck.
And I was like, yo,
damn,
that's a bad man.
Yeah.
You saw it and you felt it.
Felt
too, right?
it. Yeah. I mean, everybody like Talib will never admit it, but I saw you crying, Kweli.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I love the beautiful. Why am I looking at that camera? Also, Kweli, I love the beautiful struggle, and I love your mixtape right about now.
Hey, I like Radio Silence. That's a great album.
Y'all didn't think I knew
Those
that.
are all great albums.
Yeah, and I love your verse with Anderson .Paak on The Dreamer.
And Blacksmith.
The only song I've given Kweli shit about, and he knows it, and I'm gonna say it, is The Nature with him and Justin Timberlake.
I
I
never heard that.
one.
Yeah. The story goes, this is what he tells me. They were recording in the same building. Justin kind of ran into each other, and Justin was like, oh, and next thing you know, Justin's doing the chorus on this song. It's a terrible song. I hate the song. I don't like it. It's musically inept. Kweli is good on it as usual. I mean, it's Kweli, but maybe it's just my personal vendetta against Justin Timberlake for how he did Janet Jackson. Janet,
what did he do to Janet?
He showed her titty.
Nipplegate.
I mean, I'm not mad that Janet's nipple got. I mean, I've been waiting.
Wait, you don't know this?
What did Justin did? Oh,
at the Super Bowl.
Bitch, I know.
He knows.
I'm a Justin Timberlake
Every
fan.
black man knows what he did to Janet. And Kweli, you crossed the line by doing a song with him after that. Now, he didn't even apologize at that moment. If he apologized, I might have been like, cool, but he ain't apologized at that moment. So
for doing the song with Justin?
No, for showing for getting Janet in trouble with her own titty.
Yeah.
Now, is it true you were watching that Super Bowl to see the cheerleaders? To see their form and
do
how
you
they
do
Next
that?
question. No, because I get mad.
Yeah.
Like,
is it true like those
so why
cheerleaders?
formation?
Do you think that those cheerleaders like Super Bowl cheerleaders, they're not as good as the like
They're dancers.
It's
the
different.
world champion they're like
It's just
dancing.
different.
They're dancers
Yeah,
more.
it's not the
different.
same.
It's not the same.
Like the
thing.
basketball teams have more dancers and stuff. College still has cheerleaders because college still has male cheerleaders. But the NFL has some teams with male cheerleaders.
Yeah, there's like you have your dancers, but they're starting to do like male cheerleaders, like the actual like where you're throwing up like stunts and shit like that. But like I don't know.
Are the stakes just too high? Like on a game like that, like the insurance, the fucking.
I just don't think
nobody's paying
the
attention.
team doesn't care.
Yeah,
it's harder to be a cheerleader for somebody that makes $1 million.
Like no one's there to watch them. We're just there to fill a spot.
Yeah,
we're there to fill like, oh, they got a timeout. We can't just have these people just like staring at the court.
Yeah,
go out there and like fucking do a toe touch. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what it's for. They could ask me about cheerleading.
So get on Chappelle's level, all you fucking NFL cheerleaders.
Yeah.
No, some of them were good. Yeah. Your go-to karaoke song. Do you do karaoke?
I do karaoke.
Okay.
Like I said, I have Filipino friends, so
I do
karaoke. Bobby Brown, My Prerogative.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. Give me.
This is the coldest video ever.
Coldest video. I really don't care.
How cool he is.
That's my prerogative.
Everybody's walking all this stuff about me.
Is that Michael Jackson's drummer?
I didn't see.
I don't know.
I'll
Maybe
notice in a second.
Make my own decision. That's my prerogative. They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty.
Look at him.
But I don't.
He killed it as a solo artist.
Taking girls is. He was never meant to stay in a group.
No, like he's too big. Like him as a person, like.
Oh no, that's a white guy.
Personality, his shine, his dancing, like he just knows how to carry.
Yeah.
He could carry a whole crowd by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking so talented and can fucking dance.
As the kids say, he had Riz.
That's Riz. This solo album that he came out with.
Don't be cruel.
Don't be cruel, bruh. It's hit after hit after hit after hit.
Yo, the drummer has
all the hits.
All the hits.
The dance ones, even the slow jams.
Roni.
This was the first R&B album that dudes really start listening to the slow song.
Bruh, for real. Also, he also the fucking song for the Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
is on this album as well.
That's another great karaoke go-to. Cause
it's up to us. We've got to take control. Gotta take control. The
drummer's name is Zorro. He had Zorro on the kick drums. He played for Lenny Kravitz, Bobby Brown, Frankie Valli.
Wow, he's old.
Wow, he's a legend. Yeah.
No, it's like, here's the thing about Bobby Brown's music that enables any black man to really use him in karaoke.
Yeah.
You don't have to know how to sing and sing well to sing Bobby Brown because he's like a hip hop singer. So you can just kind of get in a groove.
He's rapping here.
Parties for the clutch. I had that haircut. Back up with the proton backs on their backs, and they did.
Have you seen the the video where they talk about cocaine fell out of his pocket? Mm-hmm. You know it wasn't cocaine.
What was it?
His watch fell off. And someone slowed it down. It was actually his watch that fell off. And then he goes, because he was talking about it on Breakfast Club, and he goes, why the hell would I have cocaine in my pocket?
Right.
He goes, it would melt.
It would melt, right.
And people just died laughing because it's like, obviously he knows cocaine. But yeah, for the longest time, I thought it was cocaine as well, but it was a watch. It was his watch that fell off.
See, Bobby was a real drug
dealer. I ain't gonna put cocaine in my pocket.
He don't take the drugs to the stage.
Yeah, he goes, why would I bring it on stage?
They in his body.
Yeah.
He did the cocaine.
Yeah, and it was like a live TV performance.
Yeah. And the thing is, I kind of missed the cocaine train in the 80s. I feel like that was the best time to do it.
The cocaine.
Yeah, I think cocaine in the early 1920s and cocaine in the 80s were the best two times to do cocaine because it was good cocaine.
It was new.
It was new. People weren't getting hooked, and there was no fentanyl and none of that.
They were just trying to have a night.
Yeah, and then life was still relatively affordable. You know, you could still have a coke problem and keep your job. You know,
but I thought if you did cocaine, you were like rich.
Well, yeah,
because cocaine was like a.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that the time in the 80s, that's when people could afford.
Now cocaine's cheap.
Now cocaine's cheap and deadly. Yeah, I can't get behind it. 5 years, no cocaine for me.
Shots. 5 years?
5 years on May 12th. No cocaine, no alcohol either.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow, for real?
Yeah. But a lot of fucking weed, baby.
Okay, so follow-up question.
All right.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's get you in your feels.
All right, let's go.
Song you play when you're feeling sad.
We just talked about earlier. Sometimes it snows in April.
Check this out.
This song,
this is what I remember from high school.
I love when he turns the mic to the crowd.
Ladies.
to get them to sing it.
I'ma love you anyway, even if you cannot say.
Wait now.
People don't realize how much he's written.
Like,
I mean, I think people probably do, but sometimes I'm still shocked.
like he wrote songs that he didn't even take credit for.
Right?
Like, it's like,
And it probably, not that it didn't mean anything to him, but it was just like, oh, yeah, you can have that song.
yeah, like nothing
Compares to you?
compares to you. Oh.
Yeah.
And then to hear him do it, you're like, okay, Sinead, you did your damn thing. Because that was a song that if you didn't bring it, girl,
Yeah.
you couldn't have held your head.
I
Like,
didn't know he wrote that till right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Crazy. No. That's fucking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like one of the like more
Yeah, he-
notable.
That's-
Not more notable, but like that's one of like the biggest.
Yeah.
One of the biggest ones or whatever.
But Sometimes It Snows in April is one of those songs where it's like if you've, of course, everybody's lost somebody, but the loss that you have when you think about it and then you listen to this song, you're like, wow, this is how he goes through the range of emotions of it. You know what I mean? Like you're picturing your friends still doing what they did on earth up in heaven. And then, it's the idea of snow comes in April, which is kind of like, shit, life.
Wow, it just
life
hit me
ends.
because my brother died in April.
Yeah, my best friend died in April too.
April 25th.
Yeah, my best friend died on April 17th. So it's like one of those, it has that other meaning
Yeah.
of like, fuck, April's here.
Yes.
And I can honestly say thank God for therapy and that my life is going really well right now.
Yeah.
That this was the first April I didn't have to listen to the song to get through April.
Ooh.
And that's a big thing. Like I love the song, but it's the first song where I didn't have to literally just put it on to get through April 17th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been 11 years since my brother died, but like April's still tough for me.
It is. It will never not be. And
It will
that's
never
the thing
not
about
be.
it. You'll have better Aprils than some, and some Aprils are gonna be shit. And also, it really does kind of depend on what you're doing in your life. If you're
Because
busy,
you also think about where you were. Where you were at that time.
Exactly. And now I think that I'm in a way better place in life. I'm in, doing what I want to do. It kind of helps you not think of it, and then you start thinking of another way. Like, yo, I'm glad that person was in my life. I hope I'm making them proud wherever they are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's interesting you say that because I think because I've lost two brothers and a best friend already, and I think there's something where you kind of like think like the only thing I can really think is like hope I'm making them proud.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like you especially with the way that they were in my life, obviously the way you speak of your friend, it seems like that was a strong connection, and all of a sudden that strong connection is not there anymore. You're like, damn, what can I feel?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
You're like, you don't know what to feel, but so you're like,
and that's
what
why
can I feel?
That's why you have to have songs like this to force sometimes that to come out, because sometimes you'll be around that death time and you'll be feeling weird, but you're not feeling sad. You're just feeling weird, but you're not feeling sad, and you're just like you can't really focus, can't really concentrate. You're trying to do something. You realize, you know what? I need to grieve right now. I am feeling the presence of the absence of my friend, and I need to throw something on that's going to get this out of me. It's kind of like, if you got an upset stomach, you go get Pepto-Bismol. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got some backed up emotions, go listen to this song, bust them tears real quick, slob it out, and then wipe your face off and get out there and fucking go at it again.
Yeah, I guess that's like whenever I listen to a song, like when I'm sad, mine I guess the song's more pull that out of me, like pull these tears out, like let me like get this out,
get it out, because it doesn't help to have it in, because then it comes out in different ways, and then you'll have a situation where you'll literally you'll be at the store and they'll be like, yeah, sorry, Mr. Lacey, we are all out of those eggs you like, and you're like, motherfucker, and it's
April 25th,
and exactly, and then as black men, we can't be doing that in public. They're like, security.
We have a black man crying here. We need your help.
We need your help. This is uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's real shit, right? I didn't even think about that fucking song, but now that's the song I think I will fucking play.
It's a great song for that. Don't listen to it any other time. Just listen to it.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's turn the tables.
Okay.
Song that reminds you of love.
I think I said The Roots, Act 2.
Oh, I think you said something about you, Anthony Davis.
Oh, something about you. I did. And there's something about you. Like that song, the yeah. I love that. And then the harmonies with the male and the female harmony. You just feel like I want to be in the park, baby.
Do I know this song?
How can it be?
You know this song?
I don't think so. I'm waiting for the chorus.
It's a remake.
Well, hold on. Oh, let me guess the remake. Hold on, wait.
Stevie Wonder.
No. Luther. Is this a Luther remake? No?
Actually, I think this might be, I think it's Rick Astley made this song.
Wow.
I think this is like a white group did this song back in the 80s. Or it could be another song he did. This might be his song, though. I know he did another song.
That he covered?
It might be this song.
Let me hear this chorus. Let me know when the chorus is in.
It's about to come up.
Can't feel when a chorus comes.
No, I'm off. Thought I knew it. Nope. I'm still off. I keep thinking I know where it's going.
There is something about you, baby. So right. I couldn't be without you, baby.
So right. Oh, no.
This was like early 2000s neo soul.
First of all, super early 2000s. This video is
the outfit. You could
Yeah,
tell.
the sweater.
I didn't know. I was like, this could be newer because people were starting to dress like the early 2000s at the moment. So I was like, is this old or like new?
It's maybe it was when the neo soul movement was happening.
Yes.
Music Soul Child.
Yep.
Anthony Hamilton.
Oh.
Yes.
English band Level 42.
Yes, it's a. I remember that's what drew me to because I remember as a kid hearing this song. Like there's songs I heard as a kid that I really love. Like there's this one. It's like an instrumental song. It's like dun 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 dun. It's a crazy ass like synth track. I was like. Dun, dun.
Come on,
I can't.
You play synth?
Yeah, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, what was it? It's a song. What?
It's a song. It's an 80s song. I cannot even think of it. It's like Gino Vannelli or some shit like that. It's like this Italian cat. My dad will play it because it was my dad's favorite albums to play in the 80s was this Al Jarreau record. I don't know if you knew Al Jarreau is. We're in this love together. We're gonna something on forever. Like he had like that kind of like jazzy shit. And then there was this one song that he would play. It was another album he would play. It was like Gino. Fuck, what is that white man's name? He had a long shag, curly.
Gino?
He looked like a 80s synth version of Gallagher. It was weird.
Gino.
Fuck, I cannot think of the name of that song, but that's why this song hit me because it reminded me of an 80s song, and that's it was. It was a cover.
This guy?
Gino Vannelli?
I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's the dude. That's definitely the dude.
Bro, that hair is different.
But I forget the song he had. Let's
go through his entire discography.
Do you
right now.
know this guy, Mike? Sometimes Mike will know some shit like that I just never heard of before.
Oh, we were about to hit the chorus. That was a huge song.
You know it?
I do know that song. The whiteness came out of me real quick on the chorus. Like, oh yeah. Yeah. Where's that chorus?
Go a little bit more.
And this was when all the white singers would have black backup singers to give you that.
Interesting enough, a lot of English artists would always use black female,
because they respected the music where it came from more than the white Americans. White Americans, like the white American record labels would do a black artist, but they would try to put white people on the front or put no black people on it. Yeah. But English was like, nah, we know y'all did that shit.
Yeah, we know you did that shit, yeah.
And it was partially because they hated white Americans because like, well, y'all didn't want our tea, so fuck y'all. Like,
so fuck y'all. We gonna fuck with the black people.
Right.
Wait, the guy? He's been on Midnight Special.
No, but you were talking about white guys with black
baggers. So this band called Humble Pie, right?
Yeah, I remember them.
They're English band.
I don't know if they're English, but they definitely performed there.
I'll find out.
I think they are. I think they are English band.
Probably.
But they have watch how fucking soulful and rocking this is.
Yeah, they're English. Yeah.
And the Blackberries.
Peter Frampton was
yeah.
originally in this band. You see the three black sisters?
Yeah.
Watch when they come in to back them up. How hard is that?
Yeah. It's almost like, wish he'd shut up.
What'd you say?
It's almost like I wish he'd just let them sing. Just fall to the back, player.
No doctor.
That's like my auntie right there.
They're called the Blackberries?
Yeah.
Yeah. The female group's called the Blackberries.
See, that's the problem. They're just like, why couldn't they just be the berries, fam? Like, why couldn't they just be the berries?
Because strawberries are red.
Why couldn't they just be part of the motherfucking group? Why couldn't they just be part of Humble Pie?
I think they were a separate group and they collaborated together.
Oh, probably. All right,
yeah. There you go. The benefits of blackberries.
Look at that.
Benefits of blackberries.
Well, if they were the cranberries, they would have been white.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
That's my time.
Favorite workout / hype song?
This is the song that I would use for many things. Working out, before show, sex.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
We was robbing niggas.
Yeah.
You know how this was black mosh pit shit. This is black mosh pit.
Yes, we've said
we heard this shit.
This is so funny.
Chris, we've had this.
Take rings off.
Hey, take chains off. Oh.
Someone FaceTime Tony Baker.
And everything off. Now be real. There's something about listening to a song from a region and being at a party in that region and you see how they really respond to this.
Oh, man.
I was at a party in Brooklyn.
Home of the brave.
This song came on. Brooklyn shut the party down.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't even like we were dancing. They literally start snatching chains, punching niggas, snatching chicks. It was like, niggas, it's a song.
Yes.
These guys, I remember, I forgot who. I think it was.
This is so funny.
I think it was.
Chris, I don't think you understand. This song has been brought up
a million times
for people's like workout / hype
when Tony
song.
Baker was
Tony
here.
Baker came
Robin
on. Chris Estrada.
Yeah.
It's called the robbery anthem.
Yes.
It's literally called the robbery anthem.
Tony Baker said he'll come in and take the water from your fish tank.
Right.
He said, I'll steal the water out of your fish tank and leave the fish.
He'll take the floors out of your house.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
And put carpet in there. He said, I'll take your wood floors and leave carpet. Oh, man.
Billy Dance, I mean, come on. This guy looked like he just finished robbing a nigga.
Yes.
He probably did.
This is a great song. And like,
what's crazy, so I was in Raleigh, North Carolina recently, and there was this dude up front that was from Brownsville, right? And I asked this white dude, and I was like, you ever heard of Brownsville? He's like, no. I was like, you ever heard the song Ante Up? He was like, oh, I can't say that I have. And then, dog, I said, when I end my set, I'm having the DJ play that song. And literally the whole crowd was like going off. This was Raleigh, North Carolina. You know what I mean? And like you know my crowd obviously by looking at me.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
You know who shows up at my shows.
Gonna be there.
Yeah, you
know who's gonna be there.
But everybody was just fucking hype to the song.
It's a hype song.
Even the white dude from Ohio or whatever was like getting down on it eventually.
It's a hype song. Like I think, and I could be wrong. I might have misquoted, but I interviewed Sean Price a couple of times.
Hell yeah.
And I interviewed him. I interviewed him at Rock the Bells one year, and we were talking about, doing shows. And I think he was telling me like, and it might have been actually Talib. I can't remember who it was. It was a Brooklyn rapper, but it might have been Sean P. He was saying that they let them open up for them one night and party over.
Damn.
Hard to follow.
Party over. not hard to follow.
Too violent.
There's nothing to follow. These niggas is bringing, like, and when when M.O.P comes to the show, they're not bringing the manager, the DJ, you know, they're bringing Brownsville, Brooklyn, especially if the show's in New York. Ooh. If the show's in New York, first of all, they moved the show to Manhattan to prevent some of that. But it didn't stop them. Because subways don't stop all night, nigga. Yo, I love this song.
Great great song.
If we ever...
listen, anytime someone brings it up, it never gets old to us.
Tell you, when the revolution starts, that's going to be echoing through the earth. Like, you know, they talk about the 4 trumpets of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Oh!
That and the black hat being thrown in the air by the security guard.
The hat thrown in the air.
Is that
Brownsville? Oh, mother brave.
The Bobby Shmurda hat, all the hats.
Yo, you see that recent video where where the black kid beat up those 4? Beat up like a bunch of white dudes by himself.
just mopping them, and they're like, you know,
and not to make it racial, but I'm just telling you what they look like.
But you know, this is why I sometimes feel bad for white people, because I'm like, seeing that would make me racist.
Oh, bro.
I would, and not racist since I hate black people, and racist that I just need to train white people better.
Yes.
Like, y'all, it was one of him. It was like 16 of y'all. Yes. And none of y'all.
But he came through just boom, boom, boom. Like,
yeah, well, you know.
One dude got knocked out twice. I was like, I can't believe he came. I was like, bro, why'd you get up?
Now,
there's a video.
Did you see it?
Is this the pool party one?
The pool party one, yeah.
As soon as you said a guy got knocked out twice, I was like, oh, I know that.
Bro, he got knocked out once. He tried to get up and then boom, got clocked even harder.
Donald Trump just got 10 new supporters.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh gosh. Whew. All right. Desert Island album.
OutKast ATliens.
Oh,
great.
On.
Hell yeah.
So a group that we're talking about, like, that listens to everything, they're like that. I remember, I never forget watching their MTV Cribs, and
felt like they actually lived there.
Yeah, it was Big Boy, and he was showing all the albums that they like listened to, and like I noticed, like when they said Skid Row, I was like, God damn, they listen to Skid Row, but and it makes sense to what they, you know, the shit that they put out there.
If you know the whole Dungeon family, like, you know, Organized Noise, Goody Mob, Society of Soul, J.O.I., Future when he was with them. If you know that whole group, you know how eclectic and different they are. How like
Killer Mike with them?
Killer Mike was part of the Dungeon family. Like, you know, you got like Big Rube. Like, I don't know if you remember Big Rube, but Big Rube would do the poetry.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? One of my favorite lines is he said, "You a scared demon, don't need to be allowed to spread semen."
Oh.
I was like, oh. And he said some homophobic shit too at times. But, you know, the overall message was black people need to like wake up and see that we are so much more than what they're giving us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are all these things. And like the whole alien concept, but like we must be aliens for us to create so much and then have it taken away from us.
Well, that's why I love 3 Stacks so much, because the way he would go out on stage, the way he would dress, and then he would come out with these wild ass outfits, and Big Boy would, you know, come out like in the shit that he would wear, you know, which wasn't as crazy, but like the fact that it was, but seeing that combination and the acceptance to that, like that's why I was attracted, because I was like, I know I'm weird. Like growing up, I was like, I know I'm weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I feel both.
They're the true definition of friends.
Both of those artists. I feel both of those artists.
They're true definition of friends, because, you know, Big is one way. Big is like the street friend, and Andre's definitely really the more artistic friend. But people forget Andre used to be a lot more like Big Boy. Yeah, and it's, you know, like
those early
that song
videos?
Hootie Hoo. When he was talking about he hung up on the chick when she talked about her period late. Guess what I did? Click. No, not me.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
And look at the way he's dressed in fucking. All the players.
Yeah, Players Ball. He's wearing the polo and the Atlanta hat.
Yes.
It's beginning to look like watch on my every step. Watch how I go in depth.
Yes.
Oh, this is hard. And the thing is, did you know that Players Ball was a Christmas song?
No.
You didn't know that was a Christmas song?
No, I did not.
Players Ball was originally on the LaFace Christmas album, and it had jingle bells ching, 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 in the background. Like, not the song did, but actual bells in the song. It's a
Really?
Christmas song.
I did not know that.
This is the remix, but I love this remix. That's Rico Way. Rest in peace, Rico.
Oh yeah, he just passed, didn't he?
Rico just passed.
Like last week, I think.
But if you listen to the song, it's a Christmas song. Big Boy talks about hustlers.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Doing my thing than I used to. I'm a player doing what the players do. The package store was close. For my every step, I'm about to go in depth.
Gosh, how hard is this?
It's so good. What a cool video.
That we can't see.
Look how young they fucking look.
Snowy weather.
Uh-huh.
It's a Christmas song.
Wow.
It ain't really right.
Yeah, I felt the same
No
way
matter
too,
what the
being like a
season.
punk rock skateboarder.
So what did you expect? You thought I'd break your neck to help you deck the halls? Oh no, I got other
my
means of
gosh,
celebrating.
I never knew.
But the song slapped so hard they took the jingle bells off, and we got players ball.
Wow.
Man.
All the players came.
Yeah, I was saying that as like a skateboarding punk kid, I gravitated to them quickly because it was.
Oh yeah.
It was just different. It was like.
Well, they weren't talking about shooting, and it was very
No.
just much hip hop.
Also, like what?
They were like 17 in this video.
Damn.
I'll try to make this as much sense as I can, but like, you know, they're like a early version of Odd Future in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
Like
did
they're
you
like,
feel? Yeah.
like when you think about it, because they just had so many different styles, but they listen, you know, and they listen to like everything and
Yeah.
very eclectic and just like it could hit anywhere.
Yeah, like
It
Run
could-
the Jewels too.
Yeah, it could hit like anywhere.
And
Yeah,
Run the
'cause,
Jewels
like-
has JOI on that song down
Well,
too.
yeah, Run the Jewels is Killer Mike is basically fam. So
Yeah.
you know, and it was crazy because like they were like 17 in that video. They were like
Man.
Babies. Whew. Damn, great one.
Hard.
All right, last question. Guilty pleasure song.
Oh, God, I got a new joke about him, but yeah, it's I don't know what it is about Drake, right?
Okay.
All right, hey,
I don't know what it is.
I'm right there with you.
I can't buy a Drake album.
Same.
I can't take myself to a Drake concert. But when I'm in a party setting or I'm in a cool place and let's just say just pick a Drake song. Just one of the more popular ones. Pick one of the more popular ones that you would hear out. You know what I mean? Like
Can I play one?
yes.
Jumbotron popping. Jumbotron shit popping or whatever. Type in Jumbotron. Yep. Bruh, this I hate how cool this music video is.
Right. Like he
just-
looks like a cornball.
Yeah.
Not a disrespectful way, but he just looks like he's trying too hard.
Take stand, riding around with F&M with like the whole hands. Nah, you need a band. Hey, if I tell this bitch to pull up, she gon' moped it.
Like
I
saying,
hate, yes.
you can't deny a good groove. You can't deny a good beat. You can't even deny a flow that entices you. But
Yeah.
then you know the person and you're like, I wish it was anybody but you.
Yeah. I've seen him in concert. Let me tell you. I had the time of my life.
Right.
And I hated that I had the time of my fucking life.
What I try to do when I listen to Drake, I try to separate my intelligent mind from my fun mind.
Fuck shit.
You know what I mean? I realize because
Okay, I like that.
even I've talked this with Kweli. You know, one of the things we talk about is like time and place, right?
Time and place.
I love Kweli's music. That's my brother.
Dude.
But when I'm at the strip club, I don't want to hear "Get By."
Yeah.
Just to get by.
I
We
don't.
sell.
To get
This
by.
morning I woke up in the
brand new.
It doesn't match.
Stop stripping.
So I understand the need for a Drake type artist where it's like sometimes you just got to disconnect and just
gotta
be
disconnect and
mindless
just be-
and
yeah.
just be into the vibe. And I guess that's what they call them, vibe rappers now. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's a vibe.
He's a vibe.
I feel the same
a
way with
vibe.
like trap music. Like if I'm gonna practice drums, I'll throw on trap music. 'cause
Right.
You got a lot of cool hi-hat patterns, like things like that. But I'm not like, I don't know.
It's
There's
not
a
like
time
listening
and
to
place
it.
for that.
You're not
too.
listening to it in the sense of like, oh yeah, I'm really feeling this. You're just
Yeah.
like, this is serving a purpose right now.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
getting
Right
me
now,
amped.
I'm at a lounge. I'm at an after hours lounge. Just a bunch of people drinking high. Some chicks in short skirts. You know what? Yeah, guys playing. I can't do this on my own.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, and then like it's a great vibe music. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But if you get in my car and you hear me listening to Drake, I'm going through some shit. You need to question, why are you listening to Drake, bro? Because that's like you got so much more stuff that you love, and why are you listening to Drake? Like, oh man, I just don't give a fuck. Man.
I have a homie that I just text back and forth with, like, man, I'm listening to Drake right now. Are you listening to Drake? You know, we just go back and forth and like talk about like certain Drake lyrics. I'm like, damn, I'm feeling this Drake lyric right now,
bro.
And it's like,
here's the thing, I don't even know any Drake songs by name. I know the song.
Yeah.
I will hear it.
That's
and I'll
why
know
you
the
said.
lyrics.
I think same. Yeah.
That's why you said pick a song.
Pick a song. I'll know it. I'll probably have heard it before. God's Plan is really the only one that I know the name of because it's the fucking chorus. God's Plan.
Started from the bottom.
Like started from the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Still got questions. Like, where's the bottom for you, man? You're a Canadian that had health care. So I don't know how bottom your bottom is.
How bottom is
but
your
whatever,
bottom.
and I think that's what it is for me. Like, I feel like me personally, I see Drake, not trying to diss, as a tryhard. He's very, like, back in the day we call him a turf hopper. He's one of those dudes that, like, I'm cool with multiple sets of people because I'm myself in every set of those people.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Drake is one of those people, if he comes into your set, he's coming dressed like you two.
I'm gonna speak patois.
Yeah, he's gonna come.
If I'm around people that speak patois, I'm gonna speak patois.
Yeah, he's gonna try to talk to you guys about. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna try to act like he's into all y'all music and shit. It's not that it's not cool to be into other people's shit. It's not that it's not cool to be friends with a bunch of people. But it's like when you lose yourself in each group that you're in, and you become something of a just kind of like, we know you stand out because you're not natural to this environment.
You know what I'm not digging right now?
What's that?
Their whole battles.
Here's the thing.
I think all of the battle shit that they're doing right now is so whack to me.
I like the way Kendrick did it. Kendrick did it the right way. Yeah. Here's the thing. Kendrick did it the right way because I kind of feel where Kendrick's coming because they did that song. And they could have called Kendrick to be on that song. If we the big three, okay, call me to be on this song. But Kendrick is very much like, I don't need y'all. I got my own team. I'm Kendrick Lamar. I'm my own entity. The way he did it, he didn't make it personal. He didn't go after their looks. He didn't go after their fams. He just said, nah, fuck big three, is big me. And that's really more of the saying, I believe in myself so much. I don't need your help. I don't have to be part of your team to be super. I'm super by myself. In a way, he's telling him, y'all don't need a team. Y'all are super by yourselves. And it's like the last time he did this, he didn't go after motherfuckers and say anything directly. He said, look, basically this is how I approach rap. Yeah. I'm the best at it in my mind. Yeah. And I'm going to come at it like I'm the best at it. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what
and so that's why I think like Drake did 2 replies to it, and I'm like, why do I feel this is so whack? It's because he put all Kendrick did was just a verse and said a few bars about it and said some other shit.
And Drake did 2 songs.
And then Drake did 2 songs, and I'm like, this is fucking lame to me.
And then you're not even addressing what he said in the song about just. It's big me. I'm just doing this for me.
And also Drake's like, I got more money than you. Yeah. I this.
You
I
small.
That. Your record deal is trash. You Taylor Swift. Like which I don't know.
What did he talk about? His shoe size or something?
Yeah. You're talking about okay.
And that's why I love Kendrick. Kendrick's probably not going to respond. I hope Kendrick doesn't respond.
I hope he doesn't.
I hope he just lets it. He'll respond.
I think the best thing he can do is not respond.
Well, for this, Kendrick's probably working on an album now. At some point in that
masterpiece,
album, there will be a response in there.
Yeah. But I don't even think he needs to because it's like because the recent Drake diss that he did to Kendrick was he used AI to have Tupac rap and Snoop Dogg rap. So and I thought some people were like, oh wow,
that's so corny.
It's so corny to me.
It's first of all,
the only Drake battle I liked was when he went against Meek Mill.
Now see, and that was because Meek said some out of pocket shit about him.
Exactly.
And it was one of those things where I felt Drake was in the right in that time. And I felt the way he did it was to just remind him, look, man, I know you a street nigga, but don't think that I can't do this. And I appreciated how Drake did it. He cut him.
That one was really good.
He cut him really good. Like they nominated that song for a Grammy. Like that hurt. But Drake doesn't understand. Kendrick is a different beast.
Yeah.
Kendrick is a quiet killer.
A quiet killer.
I like Kendrick. I met Kendrick at a show in Oakland. I went in his green room. I've been in a lot of rapper green rooms. And I put like this, I've rarely been in a rapper's green room where there was less than 10 people.
Wow.
This green room was Kendrick, his manager, his wife.
Wow.
It was quiet.
Oh, that's so
they were
nice.
sitting there.
Yeah.
There was books out. They were snacked, and we took our picture. Kendrick talked for us a minute, and we left, and it was the most peaceful person I've ever been around in this industry. So I know Kendrick is not one to be fucked with.
I was thinking right now that Drake is like the Avengers and Kendrick is like Game of Thrones shit. Like, you know, whispering till you fucking end up poisoned 30 years later.
Right.
And Drake is coming with Iron Man and
Kendrick's
everybody.
like, but the thing about Kendrick is like Kendrick grew up in a different environment than Drake.
Yeah.
Kendrick grew up in an environment where,
PTSD.
people die.
Yeah.
Because of the environment I grew up in. Kendrick grew up with gang members, family members.
Grew up in Compton.
Still around.
All that stuff. He's not a stranger to the streets.
Yeah.
But he's
I
also.
bet he didn't even flinch at fucking Drake's responses.
No, and he's like, Drake is the type of person he thinks because he's bigger than Kendrick, he gonna whoop. But I feel like in a physical fight, Kendrick has some tricks up his sleeve that Drake ain't ready for, which is called, I fought niggas bigger than you my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
You're not going to frighten me. And that's why I love about Kendrick's mindset. It's like, his mindset is not, fuck y'all. It's, I'm the only person I need. I don't need to be clicked up with y'all to be super. I don't need that superhero shit. I'm by myself. And you guys should be thinking the same way. And he does it in a lyrical, musical way where you're like, wow, that's dope. And his albums aren't for everybody on the street. His album is not for everybody. It's an album for people who really listen to music, people who really want to hear something that's being said, something that's being done, and it's very artistic. He doesn't make rap.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Art.
He was kind of hating on, like they were trying to hate on his albums. I was like, man, this dude is doing arenas just like you. You know what I mean? Selling out arenas. That I don't know. I just, as I was like listening, because I appreciate a good rap battle. I love it. Especially when I was a kid, Hit 'Em Up,
right?
No Vaseline. You know, those were like tracks where I was like, God damn. You know what I mean?
But if you realize those were personal tracks. Those are not tracks that were born out of a rap feud. Those are things that, I think your people tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So fuck your people and your wife and fuck your whole crew. And that's where Pac was coming from. No Vaseline, NWA had just fucked Ice Cube over. He was trying to tell him, look, this white man is about to take y'all money. Y'all about to end up, and they didn't want to listen. And instead of saying, yo, you are brother, we need to talk about, they X'd him out the group. So his shit was very personal.
Very personal.
Like Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay. That wasn't Cat just picking on random people. That was Cat saying, oh, you said something about me. I'm responding.
Yeah.
Kendrick wasn't fuck J. Cole, fuck. He was like, look, y'all brought me up in a song. I'm responding.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't want to be on your team. And they got in their feelings. And that's why
that's why I'm laughing at the reply. That's why the reply from Drake to me is like kind of whack, because it's like.
And J. Cole said sorry.
Yeah, because J. Cole, and I respect J. Cole for that.
Yeah.
Because Jay realized, oh fuck, I got caught up in the hype.
Yeah.
I let that's not me. That's not what I do. I don't do that. I call out to Kendrick and say, you know what? Let's do a song together where we talk about that. And we can go back and forth on the song about it. You know what I mean? Like even, T.I. and Kanye did a song like that where Kanye was talking slavery's a choice. And T.I.'s on the song telling him you're wrong. They were debating on the song. So it's not a battle in that moment. Now it's a conversation. J. Cole's like, I don't battle like that. That's not what I want to be.
And I respect that.
And he realized, I think probably he listened back to the Kendrick verse. He was like, oh, he wasn't taking a shot at me. He wasn't really saying personal shit. He was just saying, I don't want to be part of your little clique.
But also, I understand why Drake would reply, because fucking, not like other people were coming at him. I get it. It's like, oh shit, what, other people coming at me? Like, oh yeah, he's got to. You
kind of have to respond.
He has to say something. But when he came out with the second diss track where he used the Tupac and like Snoop Dogg as AI,
it's like the moment where you feel like you lost an argument because the person didn't react the way you wanted them to.
Exactly.
It's not like, oh, they're having an equal rebuttal. It's like Kendrick said what he had to say. Like, look, this is what I got to say.
So he's probably like, what more do I need to say?
And he walked out the room. Mm-hmm. That's one type of adult who says what they have to say. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, then I'm gonna leave. Yeah. And they leave, and like that's how I am on. That's why people. I'm on like that on Facebook. I say what I have to say. I might give you one response if you comment, but chances are I'm not gonna respond back because guess what? I said my opinion. You don't agree with it? That's on you. Disagree all you want. I'm moving on. Kendrick has moved on. Kendrick is probably sitting there playing with his baby. He not tripping. And Drake is sitting there. Man, how you gonna say that about me?
Yeah.
You know what, man? You know what? Nah, I'm gonna do this Tupac. I'm about to kill this nigga. Like, it's an emotional response from a dude.
His feet are small.
Yeah,
I know. I was like,
his feet are small. Now we got the whole thing with Quavo and Chris Brown, and that's the most emotional battle ever. Because I'm like, look. Y'all both not even going at each other for like, y'all not going at each other for your careers. You're not talking about you have better skills than you. You're not rapping about like, yo, I'm a better rapper than you, or I'm just better at what I do. You guys are literally talking about how you fucked each other's chicks. You're literally talking about how you fucked each other's women, and that's your shot to him. I fucked your bitch. I fucked your bitch. Well, I fucked your bitch first. I fucked your bitch first. And then when you run out of that, they go to, well, you was beating up chicks in the elevator. You was beating bitches in a fucking car. In a car. Yeah. And it's like, y'all not even battling. Y'all literally just having a cat fight.
Just be friends.
I forgot I have another podcast at 2.
Oh, yeah. We gotta go.
It's 2:00.
You're 8 minutes late.
I know.
We're 8 minutes late.
All right.
Don't tell nobody I said that.
We're late, though.
Quickly, plug anything you want to plug.
Yes, did
we get to the last question? We did.
Yeah.
We did. It was why we got to this debate.
I know. This is good. This is a good debate.
Yeah,
yes. And even a debate because I think we all agree that these guys are oversensitive.
Where can they find you, Chris? And follow. When people shout their shit out, follow them. Also, with our channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. That helps us build, helps us grow. There's a lot of I know there's people that like this shit, but make sure you let it be known. Then
like and subscribe.
Let it be known. We know where we at.
Where can they find you, Chris?
You can find me at Chris Riggins Comedy on Instagram or on TikTok. I just got back into TikTok. Don't expect much there. But on Instagram, you can find me there. I'll be at the Netflix It's a Joke Festival this year. And, out in these streets.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. That was our episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, you had something to plug?
I'm at Joel Jimenez Comedy now. It was the same Instagram account, new name. So find me.
Same OG. All right, guys.
Okay, bye.
Lesser known characters. Lesser known characters.